towards a brick wall, and magically somehow that sent him back in time. We decided that was the best way to jump into different comics. So we emulated that part exactly, and that's how you jump into different comic books. And if you're a fan of the same types of movies we are, you'll probably notice about 100 different references to Total Recall, Bloodsport, Kickboxer, all sorts of crazy movies. So there's Smiley. He's got the required giant big poofy hair. And there's Brad on the cover of the comic. He's actually trying to kill himself right now.
Yay! This is our school! Like it? We love to learn, especially when Brad teaches us. He's so funny! Yay, learning!
Do you understand anything they're saying?
They love Brad! What's not to understand about that?
So in the manga comics, you actually have to run right to left instead of left to right. It's one of the many things that throw you off when you're in this world.
Hey, look at that! You're all following me! That's great, and not at all creepy!
This takes place in a high school, and you notice the name of the high school is actually Hands High. And the mascot, of course, is giant tentacles. And all the girls are just in love with Smiley because he's too cute.
Shoot! Get back! Bad things!
That whole bacon grin not
So the type of manga comics that we're emulating, were printed on old newsprint, kind of crappy paper, black and white, so that's why it looks the way it does.
No!
Smiley, bro, I can't take this place anymore. I look like a chick, and I got this cloud of sparkles around me, and dude, sometimes lotus petals will appear out of nowhere and rain down, but only on me. And these creepy little angel things, they never shut up. They laugh all the time about nothing, and they won't leave me alone, and they say if I leave, they'll try to kill me. What? Those little girls? Come on, they look harmless. They're so tiny. They're insane. They look all cute and stuff, but they are totally nuts. You gotta get me out of here, please.
Hey, if we help you get out of here, do you promise to hang out with us back home? Be our best friend?
Star, no, I don't want to. You name it, dude. Anything.
Take us out for nachos? Let us
So notice the Star actually really loves Brad. He wishes he was the chess symbol for
We're gonna
Brad
take
instead
Brad
of
out
Smiley.
for bro time, okay? Get some chicken wings. We'll be right back. We promise. Come on, quick, let's get out of here.
Help me! Oh God, please help me!
So now, of course, this is a melee section. We have the giant cloud sword. And our way of getting by the ESRB was to make sure whenever you're murdering these schoolgirls that they're all laughing and they love it. Alright, so we're calling Twisted Pixel here to come help out. So this is Frank, he's my friend and he's my programmer. He's gonna come save the day. The girls are just trying to kiss him and hug him and all that kind of stuff. If you listen very carefully, they say a bunch of random things like Chocolate Kardashian Thunder Mountain.
Hey guys, throw some more of those sweet, sweet skulls. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Have fun with that, Smiles.
So while we're playing this for a little bit, let me open it up for any questions. Anybody have any questions about the game? When it's coming out, where you can find it, or how we made the game, or anything like that? Yeah, Xbox Live Arcade exclusive. Comes out not this coming Wednesday, but the next Wednesday. Yeah, so the question was, do we make our own engine? Yeah, we do. We have an engine called the Beard Engine, because you know Frank, with the programmer that just came save the day, he's got this big red beard, and we decided to call it the Beard Engine in honor of him. So yeah, we have our own engine that we've been building on for the last 3 games until now. It's finally at a point where we can do stuff like this. Yeah. So the question was, is this game for other systems? No, it's exclusive to Xbox. This game was a partnership with Microsoft to launch, exclusively. Microsoft is in the room, so you might not want to say that too loudly. Anybody have any other questions? How much for the game? It'll be 1,200 Microsoft points, so that's 15 bucks. And our 2 previous games, The Maw and Explosion Man, were 800-point games. They're $10. And this is by far the biggest game we've ever made, so that kind of, for us, this kind of needs to be one of those 1,200-point games. It's we have over 40 speaking characters in the game, over 200 different unlockables, including premium dashboard theme, avatar awards, new levels for Explosion Man. Yeah, I mean, there's tens of hours of gameplay here. Everyone at our studio has a lot of experience working in games outside the downloadable market. We made a lot of retail games for other companies, and this is still the largest game that we've ever made.
What's the next project?
Our next project is top secrets. We have started working on something pretty cool, but right now we just want to see Comic Jumper get out the door safely and soundly, and hopefully that does well, and then we're definitely planning on announcing what the next thing is pretty soon.
Any plans for DLC?
DLC, that's a really good question. So a game like this lends itself really, really well to the idea of doing DLC, because you could do like a whole new comic, right? You could do like a Sin City style comic or something like that, or even possibly partner up with Marvel or DC and use actual comic books that you get to jump in and, maybe you get to play with Superman or something. The game supports it. If we ever decide to do that someday down the road, we will be able to do downloadable content. But right now, we just focused on making the game as huge and awesome as we could and not really planning any DLC. And we're kind of busy on our new thing right now, but I wouldn't rule it out. There's definitely a possibility that somewhere down the road we might want to do that, kind of like we did for the Explosion Man levels, which now we're getting around to doing. What's it? Oh, written in. Sure. Yeah. So what was the game written in? Our engine is written in C++. Our tool that we use for laying out all the levels is actually written in C# and links in the C++ engine through a layer of managed C code. And then the gameplay itself is written in Lua. So all of the characters and the enemies and AI and all that stuff is just in lightweight Lua scripting, which our designers can actually jump in and do a lot of that. So it makes us able to iterate on the gameplay pretty quick. So the game's been in development for about 13 months, a little more than a year, which for us is a really long time. Explosion Man, we made it about 6 months, which is kind of ridiculous. And 13 months for a game like this is kind of stupid too. This is, with the 4 different art styles, in many ways it's like making 4 different games completely, because you'll notice Smiley is completely different, so that his model, his rig, all of his animations, everything is separate. We don't share assets across any of the comics. So it was a crap load of work. Probably one of the stupidest things we ever decided to do, actually, but hopefully it pans out and you guys think it's pretty cool. So I was hoping we could maybe fly through and get to the boss, which is kind of this crazy Pokemon gone crazy mutated thing. It's pretty out there, but I think we're running short on time, so we're gonna wrap it up. But we have the game out, I think, on 3 or 4 kiosks out there, and it's also in a demo room back here. So if you see me around here, just grab me. I'd be happy to go show you the game, and we can